yourself.
That?
What?
What?
I said don't choke on yourself.
I'm big. I'm not that big.
I meant the saliva because you don't know how to fucking swallow right because you're a fucking retard. But you know what? You do you. You know what? You turn that into your own thing, and I will respect that.
What, like that character you got new in the draw where you had to fuck up his spine?
That was a no. Fuck you, and you just didn't understand my fucking vision. But the vision was there, bro. The vision was there.
The vision is that you're envisioning a person that doesn't have a spine.
No. He's fucking crazy. As much as I love him, he's fucking wrong.
Bro, you wanted this person to curl up like a fucking pill bug.
Nah, dude, it makes sense. If I could show you the pose, it would make sense. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, you can't do that because you have a spine.
No, fuck you. That's not. No, fuck you. That's not how that works. Anyways, hello Sparta. Hello Celicross. Yeah, so Kyle can't play Peace Walker, cause he's a fucking Peace Walker.
Actually, that's not true. We never tried, and it would be too much of a pain in the ass to try and do like test streams because we don't have enough time.
Wow, he told me he couldn't do Peace Walker. That's why we're here. He told me he couldn't play it. I thought we couldn't play it. I didn't realize there was another option on the table. Kyle was like, "Oh, Zim, it's not on PlayStation, so I can't play it," or something like that.
No, because remember, because we still have to do that for King Kong and the Lord of the Rings games too, but we just haven't found the time to see if I can actually stream it or not on my new laptop.
That's true. Yeah, we haven't actually fucking done that yet. Alright, well, the point is that we're going to watch Peace Walker and then start the Metal Gear franchise off, because technically we did, well, no, not technically. We did MGS3, and the next one in the timeline, technically, is Peace Walker.
Yes.
Technically.
There's no technically about if we don't watch Peace Walker, then Ground Zeroes makes no fucking sense.
Technically. Oh, are you playing the Playground Zeroes? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Suspicious. But alright.
Ground Zeroes, like what, an hour?
I don't know, Kyle. That's an hour. Can you handle that for an hour?
Bro, Ground Zeroes and 5 has an actual good control scheme. Yes.
Alright, I'm going to choose to trust you on this one, Kyle.
In fact, I'm going to be so fucking sneaky in the Phantom Pain. I'm going to dedicate an entire stream just to scouting and crawling through one mission.
Why are you like this? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Because it couldn't be me.
Or do you want to take predictions on how many times I have to wear the chicken hat?
We will take predictions when we get there, absolutely. But for now, we have to get... actually, Kyle can't see it yet. Hang on, let me stream it to Discord as well. So that way me and Kyle can see it in a more real-time sense.
Yay, I can see now.
Alright. So, well, I mean, now it's not like the present. We probably won't finish all Peace Walker today, but we'll probably get a couple hours into it, and then afterwards we'll finish off the rest at either next week or maybe this weekend, depending on how Kyle feels.
I'm just about over it, so we'll probably do an hour and a half today, and then we'll cleave through the other hour and a half next week.
Sounds good. So, let's get started. Let's just slow it up a little bit. This is after the events of MGS3. I believe this is right after the events of MGS3. Okay, so why isn't Kyle playing the GOAT Daxter? Hello, Melissa. Well, Kyle, the people want to know. Why no Daxter?
Because Daxter's not goated, and that will probably be after the Tales of Symphonia. There's a really good reason why no one out of all the fucking
Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Fine.
Oh, you were cutting out a little bit.
No, I'm there's a reason why no one fucking remembers the Daxter game to the Jack Frank.
What do you mean, Kyle? Everyone remembers the Daxter game. It's such a classic.
No, it's fucking not. It's boring. It's not even bad. It's just boring.
David Hayter, that's not the right voice for Snake. That's not Keith Sutherland. I think that was on you. Oh.
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Oh my
Don't
God.
worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Oh, sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Man, stop being such a pansy, Snake. Fuck.
Time to break out the good stuff.
The fuck?
Specially designed
Damn
to
it.
clean
Just
wood.
Other good stuff.
We're gonna have to be dealing with ads since we can't play the fucking game.
This is breaking the immersion of my movie.
Well, you didn't fucking download it without ads, so I don't want to fucking hear it. This is on you.
Here.
Thank you.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You guys check out YouTube Premium like I did.
You see,
I am not
over
getting
the
YouTube
past
Premium
year,
anytime soon.
there have been sightings of an armed group in
I
Costa
should,
Rica.
Ads piss me off,
They're
but not that much.
ours, of course.
I'm not willing to pay $20
Costa
a
Rica
fucking month.
doesn't have an
Fuck
army.
that.
It's like 15 for me. Still kind of bad
Correct.
though.
Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
Oh, Dark Lord.
You think it's
Some
rebels
versions of Snake
like
do.
Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
As
The
in, like,
authorities
you're
in San Jose claim it's a multinational
that,
security firm hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica.
technically legal, even though
Lies,
nobody does the
obviously.
screen.
They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and
Hang
equipment by
on.
the shipload.
What'd you say?
Where'd they get that?
What the hell is going on? Hello, Aviator.
Why am I not coming through clear?
No, for some reason you're cutting out.
That's weird because I see everything fine. You're not buffering or anything.
Yeah, like now you're clear. I think it's with the video. That's weird. Alright. We'll continue as is for now. Also, hello, Aviator.
Kind of cash.
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them the boot.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country.
Can we talk about how that's a very,
Come to
like,
you,
that's not
the
noble at
Militaires
all.
Sans Frontières.
And yet the story still tries to paint it as a
So,
noble profession.
You want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true.
What do you mean?
But
Mercenaries are just handsome rogue
we
heroes.
can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
Man, he looks a
The
lot more
government's
peppy
agreed
before
to
he got his
cooperate.
arms blown off.
Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No. We've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they
You know what I
want,
just
I'll
realized?
introduce them to a negotiator I know.
There are
No.
certain things when we
I'm
get
not
to
here
Ground
on
Zero
their
and
behalf.
5 that we're going to have to explain
So,
because we're not
what
going
are
to
you
go
doing
through
here?
the codex entries.
For over
this
20
game.
years, I've preached the
That's
virtues
true.
of peace at multiple universities.
Probably Strangelove is gonna be the worst thing to talk
I
about.
stand before you as an educator.
Which one, sorry?
Strangelove.
Break up.
Gosh darn it! Why the fuck didn't you download this successfully, Kyle?
That's not
She
my
came
fault.
to me to study peace.
I
Her
tried.
name
You
is
tried? Maybe you should have tried harder.
Ortega.
Man, look at this fucked up ball of emotional issues.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
Exams file over.
Pleased to
Results
meet
came
you,
in tomorrow.
Paz.
Wish me luck. Good
Call
luck,
me
Vader.
Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limón.
I could have streamed Peace
a
Walker
town
just
in la
fine.
Costa del Mar
Sorry,
Caribe.
Sparta. You didn't
A
offer.
few days ago,
We're already committed.
Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Yeah, you can zoom in to completely see her naked.
Whoa,
My God.
that's not cool.
She's Huefana.
Yeah.
Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War.
You know, a couple minutes in the video.
She hates
like-
war with a passion
Did
like
you guys
her
not?
mother.
Did you guys not know that?
My name is Paz, and I will do
Imagine if it just shows you like Snake's perspective and you just see his eye fucking come out of his head. It just starts zooming.
Please, get them out of my country.
Yeah. You can zoom in on Paz and like see her clothing.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss.
Damn.
That is why we've come to
He
you.
dropped the Big Boss title. Oh no, I did such a good job of keeping it a secret. You know, with my eye patch and my scar, it looks exactly like the
Thank you
boss's.
for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. And break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Man, just got hit with that fucking PTSD strike, don't you fucking cause? And see, this is why you lose your fucking eye.
See, this is why we like us a lot better.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant.
Okay, to be
A place
fair,
we can
at least
finally
when we
put
have
down
to
some roots.
rescue
This
cars,
is our
at
chance
least
to
it's like
expand MSF.
We don't need a place to...
Repeat that again, Kyle?
At least when we rescue cars, at least he's lighter.
True. That's evil, Kyle. How dare you?
Too dark.
No, it's just fine. Probably the right amount for this game.
Stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake.
I like how the
We're
mercenary's trying to argue ethics like
We're
he's
not
not
a
already a
foreign legion.
warmonger.
MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
And technically a mass murderer.
Oh,
Look,
not technically. I've
It's not
seen
like
you
we're
play
trying to
through.
start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no
Why
turning back.
do you care?
God, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
Wow, Snake really crumbled under pressure real fucking easily. Snake will be getting one of those pretty soon.
That
It was
looks
a
heavy.
heavy smoke.
I think I might adopt that.
When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. You stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point.
Yeah, so Paz ends up getting like
Land
fucking
as slim as a whip,
destroyed
hot
hard
as
in this
torture.
franchise. Oh, Rock Alice.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
I think Aviator took off. Didn't see him though.
Central
Fucking fucked
America
up for him.
is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer.
Did you not just hear my fucking mouth open?
Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations.
Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Paz got raped
Drive
because she
them
gets
out of the
brutally
country.
gang raped in Phantom in Ground Zero. I think that's part of the reason why
You're
they're
asking us
zooming
to
so
settle
far.
a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
Do it. No balls.
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain.
Tim, you change your mind about who do you want to fight between Frank Valentine
Perhaps
versus Senator
they saw
Armstrong?
something they weren't supposed
Nah, bro. Nah,
Perhaps they heard
I've
something they
seen the
shouldn't have.
truth.
A cassette tape?
to. Paz took this during her escape.
No, maybe it will show cassette tapes.
She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette.
Sony stereo
the first
cassette?
of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Oh, so that gets interesting. I see how it is.
I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs? I am loyal to myself.
Boss is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Man, Snake's got a PTSD attack.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Do you think a stand can one-shot Senator Armstrong? No.
Wait! Snake? I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Carol's first time?
Okay.
So
For peace, then.
there's some new sailing out that Part 3 has done that
This
potentially
is
gets
Kansas.
like island to like small country.
The fuck? What even gets them there?
So do you remember the Sun Stand?
Yes.
It's basically based off how much
There they are.
by
CIA
the area.
marks. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat.
Are you
whenever
really gonna
possible.
argue how much energy comes out of the fucking sun stand? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I've heard. I don't know like because I haven't looked into it.
Looks like you're inside the compound.
From what I hear.
Security is tight.
That's gross.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, no, apparently this fucking Metal Gear game is not in the most recent collection that came out for fucking PlayStation?
No, if it does come out, you'll
the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged.
it'll probably be bundled with
Spears are loaded.
or like Rising
Clear
Revenge.
Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Yep. Got the little comic struggle.
Freeze! The cargo. Where's it headed? What is it? Air suit! In the mountains! What's up there?
So just to be clear, Peace Walker is a flat-out mission game. It is not like the other MGRs or MGSs that have like actual free roaming sections.
It's pretty much what the Phantom Pain also.
Something like that. So I haven't seen you play it in a while. I haven't played it since Call You're Lagging. Yeah, I'm gonna check and see what's going on with that. I haven't played it since fucking Vanguard dropped for it. I'm not sure if I want to risk my PC on that. Which shucks, because I missed out on the Prestige Kill
This is
skin.
Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Yeah,
Nice
I'm
going,
missing
boss.
it.
Kaz, This place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God. How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
All joking aside for a
Tells me where
minute,
the bases are, but
if
just a bunch of
you
points.
heard that nukes
No
were being
routes.
spoken in Costa Rica
And
like
you
that
better
shit,
intel on
that
the
would
lay
be
of
the
the
most
land.
terrifying thing you could hear.
The professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Comandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before.
God, you just
We're
gotta
gonna
feel
turn this
bad.
pile
You
of
gotta
junk
feel
into
bad for
something big.
Cause, because that man's life gets fucking destroyed as a result of Big Boss.
Well, you also find due to the audio files that, like, he's had a rough life.
I think you can actually romance him in the game.
What?
What do you mean, what? What did I say that was confusing?
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away!
¿Quién es? Eche! No way. What do we do? Sandinistas, right? I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo!
Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro
You'll
viejo.
live if you give me the boy that's
Hero's
going
daughter.
to jeopardize my
Maybe she's
entire
still got it
operation.
right. Relax. I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar?
I'll take whatever you've got.
As Japan, of course you can romance him. Yeah. Honestly, Kai, you should be more forward thinking.
I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
No.
How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh,
Let me smoke
okay.
too.
We can talk in
Let
there.
me smoke too.
Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, but the same way you can romance
And I'm
Pause in this
Papa
game, you
Noel.
can romance Cause.
Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else. This was our last hideout. The final refuge for El Frente. After being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo.
No Spanish, translate.
She's basically saying my dad died.
Mi viejo. Papa.
That's tragic.
He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side.
So it's a romance sim similar to Dragon's Dogma? No, you just go fuck him in
You
a
need
box.
special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me Comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Yeah, that looks like a bad platform. Kyle, what are you doing? Help these people. I just realized I'm so used to Kyle screaming these games that he's not even playing right now.
What do you want me to do? It has no testicles to shoot. You know what's really super frustrating when we get to 5? Is when we see it's just like, how the fuck does any Metal Gear beat entirely emphasis?
It's so real, so I'll just fucking test it. Nice miss.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way!
Shoot him!
Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Find Chico! ¡Venceremos!
Oh! And it crushed him on a broken leg.
You'll fall!
Shoot El Chico Libri!
No, that's a broken ankle.
Yeah. I know. I know what broken ankle feels like, Kyle.
No. See, your brittle ass is that well trippy. She had to actually fall from the sky.
Wow. How dare you, Kyle?
Amanda.
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory.
So
You
I mentioned
saw
I made discussions earlier in the stream.
Banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We use the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico. Everything we have. Our weapons, our compass.
You also, I believe you can't do it,
together.
and she loses her clothes too. Yeah.
We were going to rebuild our country.
Although
Rebuild
you guys
Nika
didn't do our bombs,
with our
that's fine.
own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolucion.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah,
Must be important,
looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compass too.
Very convenient assumption.
Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
Snake, one job is just respect someone's wishes. No
I
thanks.
feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Does that translate?
Kaz, the cargo on the barge.
Hello, Jeremy.
I was right. It's headed for the
You know,
mountains.
you guys could just learn the fucking
think that's
language,
why
right? It's
they're
always a
taking the
possibility.
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Real quicker.
You say you're quicker?
Who's there?
Chico.
Yes.
It's me.
Like instant Google Translate.
You're that photographer.
That's right. A war photographer.
Huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yeah, the birds of the battlefield.
Whoa. Is that chess? Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used.
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos. Huh. Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
Damn, Snake. Okay,
Got any
fuck.
cigarettes?
Don't let the kids smoke, Snake.
Hey!
It's not for kids.
Damn.
Chico, do you know where they took the cargo?
Cargo? What cargo?
Let me rephrase that. How do they get stuff from the coast up here?
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the harbor, they first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then, they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail. The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Disappears? Chico, what's on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
A spirit?
Yeah, a giant monster. El Basilisco.
You can just feel Snake being done.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking, on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel, but I only saw it that one time.
Well,
what exactly were you doing
Is
there?
Bara meters or feet?
Well, me and my sister got
pretty
into a
sure it's
fight.
fucking meters. I don't think they use
go
feet.
camping.
You know, their train should be arriving at the place I saw El Basilisco right about now.
Is it far?
No, really. Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
Birds.
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But you already knew that, didn't you? Look, I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, must be tough for a kid like you to swallow.
You're damn right it is. The route they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. They sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. They tried to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and I tried to set it on fire. Everyone treats me like a child.
Because you are?
I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Couldn't do it though, could you? Chico, growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things
Now keep
you
his
care about
age
behind.
in your mind.
Parents,
For later.
family.
What for fucking Ground Zero, Peace Walker?
Papa.
Chico, look at the photos.
No, I think for later on with fucking
He's gone.
Pause
There's one
because
thing you don't ever leave
when
behind.
you find out her actual age, it gets really
Memories.
fucking creepy, really fucking quickly.
Safe.
Yeah, because that relationship wasn't creepy already to begin with. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Your sister's waiting.
Hey, I'm sorry, the 25-year-old should be knocking over the 12-year-old.
Can't face everybody.
Bro, she basically raped him.
You told them where
What
your
do you mean,
compas are.
basically? That's what we were saying did.
I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
Snake's actually a reasonable human being. Don't worry about it.
I wish I was dead.
Okay, then.
That could be a
I'll
range.
put you
Oh,
out of your
Snake!
misery.
What?
Any last words?
Look, I feel like you're going to be a liability,
You are
and
only
for
going
some
to
reason,
kill
I
a
feel
man.
like you're going to get everyone I love killed later on in life.
I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to
What does
me.
that name mean?
He literally just said it. A new man. Holy fuck.
Fight, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older. Remember, real heroes are never as polished as the legends that surround them.
You got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that?
It begins.
Now you have successfully stolen your first person.
Check out the cargo.
Is this where he's about to dodge a tank shell?
Notes.
Might be.
Fucking hit. What do you mean? He straight dodges the shell.
Big boss is like that.
When Hershey's met cookies and cream, things really.
I blame you for this, by the way. All these fucking ads, I blame you. 100% you. 1000% you.
Don't worry about the tank. Just focus on the troops.
Fucking stealthy I am.
Did you just say, look how fucking stealthy I am?
Now, this is not me playing.
Yeah, because the guy can
Oh,
actually
man.
do stealth. Don't worry, there were never any doubts.
Snake, the truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
So it was nukes after all.
What now? Their main base is up ahead.
I better hurry after them then.
But
Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
all right, I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a local expert take over?
Snake, you need a way into the mountain?
Yeah, got one.
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's probably the best way.
I remember seeing a Hershey's ad in the middle of Peace Walker. How fast it had to be to dodge a tank shell. I don't think it's massively hypersonic, but I think it's like subsonic.
No, I think it's like supersonic or low hypersonic.
head north.
Gus, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of trucks here.
If that's where they brought the
That's a
nukes, then the
horse.
truck we're after should be there.
Mr. Kojima?
What the fuck? I forgot about
This is
that.
the one. The exhaust's still warm. But the cargo's already been offloaded.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on. It's too late. The changes have already been finalized. You
Correct me
told
if I'm
me
wrong,
it was
but
going
when
to
you
be a
get
deterrent
Kojima
that we wouldn't have to launch.
Doesn't he have
I am
like the
not
best stats
arguing
and the
with you, Doctor. Our goal is to create the perfect
Can you repeat that again?
deterrent. That's why I
When
agreed
you
to
get
help develop
Kojima in the Phantom Pain, doesn't he have the best stats
However,
across the
in order to achieve
No.
that perfect deterrent, we must show the world our strength. 3 key principles ensure effective nuclear deterrence.
Kojima showed
First,
multiple
you
times
must
Metal
have
Gear, actually.
nuclear weapons. Second, you must never use them first. And third, and most important, if someone attacks you, you must strike back. Unless we prove beyond a doubt that these 3 principles work in practice, the world will not accept our new deterrent. And the only way to do that is to show them we're capable of actually launching a nuke. But isn't deterrence supposed to stop nukes from being used? Exactly. And so the one we launch will be the last one ever. I won't let you use my creation like that.
You don't have a choice. You it.
Yeah, basically.
Your creation. That thing wasn't even your idea to begin with. You stole it, didn't you? Stole it? You're one to talk. You got the idea for bipedal locomotion from the communists in the first place. You listen to me, Doc. Keep quiet. Do as I say. Not another word about stolen ideas. Should we succeed here, you'll be the toast of the scientific community. And your name will go down in history as champion of both progress and national security. The hell with that! Doctor! Unless we prove we're capable of launching, Peace Walker is useless as a deterrent.
There's Alcon's voice actor.
You used me! We used each other. I'll get my old
I remember
director's job back
correctly,
at
isn't
headquarters.
his father
and
part of
you'll
the Manhattan
finally
Project? That's
be
why he has
able
such a
to
big
walk
bug up his
tall
ass about
among
it.
your colleagues.
If I remember correctly, isn't his father part of the Manhattan Project?
I don't believe so, no. And I would seriously doubt it, given like how much of a fucking pussy he is. Alright.
Fortunate. Guess I'll just have to take your legs for myself. Peace won't just come to us, Doc. We are going to have to meet it halfway. V for victory. Wait!
Hey, you okay?
Don't do it!
Snap out of it. Where are the nukes?
He's gonna do it! He's gonna launch a nuke!
It's kind of fucked how poorly this character ends up being like revealed to be later on. Although, fun fact, he will end up drowning in a pool after his son bangs his wife. Yeah, Otacon ends up fucking sleeping with his stepmom. I think it's implied he was kind of manipulated. I believe that was the implication. And Huey ends up drowning himself as a result.
Take him out!
Yeah, isn't that also the trauma behind that? Is that like he didn't hear his sister like drowning or something happening?
Yeah, his sister almost drowned in the same incident, and he kind of felt guilty about it because it was all his fault. Which technically it was. He was not wrong about that.
Well, technically, it was. Well, was it? I don't know if you can take any of the blame really, because he was basically manipulated by his stepmother.
True, but he could have just not been a fucking bitch. Girl got interred by his own son. Yeah. Although to be fair, after everything he's done, he kind of deserves it. Honestly, it was probably his fault, all things considered. As weird as it is to say that, he is a piece of work. He is a horrible human being across the board. Is Kyle playing this game? No, Kyle wasn't able to play this game.
Pull out all the AI's memory boards before the pod's ejected. The black memory boards are locked. Go after the boards with icons over them.
This is literally just a video, yes.
Build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want.
Well, sorry.
There's nothing to brought about.
That was an unmanned
Go back to the
weapon.
start of the stream,
A
and I explain why.
I made it myself.
Who are you?
I work here. Well, used to, anyway. Name's Huey.
Man, he sounds really cool. I hope he doesn't fucking end up betraying us super badly and then gets interred by his own
And
son.
who might you be? You don't look like one of those mercenaries.
Me. I'm an entomologist.
Damn, I hope he doesn't sell out Mother
A
Base.
fighting entomologist?
For real, I hope he doesn't sell it out because of
butterflies.
nukes.
I'm here to catch Ulysses.
Ulysses? Huh. I didn't think they lived in Costa Rica. Morphos, maybe?
That's it. Need to get some before the Washington Treaty goes into effect.
Says here Morphos aren't covered under the treaty.
Must have slipped my mind.
You sure you're feeling all right?
Anyway, long story short, the butterfly got away. So how about it, Doc? Did you make that big butterfly too?
Huey is Otacon's
yes.
father, yes.
And no.
What was that thing? What are they doing here?
Huh. Something tells me you're no ordinary entomologist.
It's a reaction analysis stream? What reaction?
The nukes were loaded on that machine. The project's entering its final phase.
Project?
We used this facility to develop unmanned weapons.
Unmanned?
Robots.
I like how he always repeats the
The
word
one you
they
just
say
fought was
last,
a
just to segue into it.
There's also a flying type called Chrysalis and a treaded type, the Cocoon.
Cocoon?
There's no need for a human pilot. They can only follow simple commands, though.
Why build them here?
For the CIA. They invited me here a year ago.
That's who that guy was.
CIA's station chief for Central America. Goes by the name of Hot Coldman. Apparently he was some sort of hero back
We're
in
gonna
the
go
height
to
of
the original
Cold
Metal
War.
Gear.
He's the one running the show.
Yeah,
We called it
goddamn
the
right we
Peace
are.
Walker
After
Project.
After Metal Gear Solid 5, yes, we are.
A mobile launcher carrying
we
a
are.
thermonuclear warhead even more powerful than the Soviet RDS-220s. That's Peace Walker.
Chico's Basilisco.
We did the assembly and field testing here.
A walking nuke.
I sort of borrowed the original idea from behind the Iron Curtain.
The missing link between infantry and artillery. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I actually appreciate
They'd
that Snake
actually need to deploy
remembers
dozens of them.
what the actual weapon
Coleman needs
was.
funding for that. And to get it, he's planning a test.
Because he's
which will also
literally
serve
using
as a
the exact same line
demonstration
the guy
for folks
did.
back at
I
the
like that a lot, that the mission stayed with him.
He's launching a nuke to prove that his perfect deterrent works.
He said the thing, he said
His
the
words,
line.
to prove that if someone attacks us,
Also, I'm super
we
excited for
will
Ghost Rider
strike
game. You
back.
have to try a Discord stream for the game
Nuclear
if we're able to
deterrence
get it
has
to work.
brought
They
us
can also
peace.
go on my
At the
favorite
very
Christmas
least,
as well.
it's
Look
prevented
at
another
Shadow.
world war from breaking out. But the theory of nuclear deterrence exists only on paper. In reality, there's no guarantee that either side would follow through with retaliation. There's the chance that a preemptive strike could destroy all the missile bases, render them unable to retaliate. But the biggest flaw in the theory is that the
This
decision
game
to
scenario
retaliate
is
has
more
to be
topical
made by
today
human
than people
beings.
think it is.
I'm sorry,
Let me
what
give
was
you a
that?
real-world example.
This game's premise is more topical than people think it is today.
So happens when you make quality work. It sticks around.
No, I mean, like, given the situation we're in, we're almost at the point where it's like, fuck, this could be a reality where the retaliation method might be put to the test.
Nah, you tripping. You silly, Kyle. You silly. You straight tripping. But no, he's not wrong. Where am I? Where was I?
Let's say Country X launches first against Country Y. If the people in charge of Country Y are like you and me, they're not going to be able to retaliate, knowing that they're effectively ending all human life.
Sure,
So
I
then
would.
the weak link in nuclear deterrence theory is the uncertainty of retaliation.
Bingo. And that creates a loophole Country X can exploit to launch the first strike. Which is why we designed the system to be unmanned. With Peace Walker, retaliation is certain. It chooses the appropriate target and launches a retaliatory nuclear strike every time, without needing human input to make the call. Launching a nuclear strike against Peace Walker is tantamount to pushing the launch button against yourself. It closes the loophole in nuclear deterrence theory, rendering our friends in Country X completely unable to launch. What Coldman is saying is that to achieve this goal, we need to demonstrate that retaliation will be carried out by a machine. He will launch his nuke. And then his version of deterrence will be complete.
And you believe him?
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Why?
My father worked on the Manhattan Project.
Oh,
He
his
put
dad
his whole
did.
life
Alright,
into
you're right,
that
Kyle.
research. And all it created was this illusion of peace called deterrence. And then I was born. Unable to walk.
Oh, what a shame. God must have
I
known
had
you
no
would.
choice but to face up to the nukes.
Yeah, no, that was God's choice.
If they do end up launching, it'll all have been for nothing. They've got to be stopped.
Where'd they take the warheads?
To a base near the border. The final test is 5 days from now.
Where's the base?
You're gonna stop them? It's kind of a hike. And besides, there's a surefire way to halt the project. You see, Peace Walker isn't quite finished yet.
What do you mean?
It's missing one last critical structural component. The AI. Its brain. The reptile pod, the electronic brain I was working on, can only follow commands like, go there, attack that. I guess you could compare it to the human cerebellum. But for nuclear deterrence to work, it must function in place of a human decision maker. It needs something to analyze the huge volumes of data coming in and select an appropriate target for retaliation. Hence, it needs the high-level decision-making ability of a cerebrum.
A mechanical cerebrum.
The hardware configuration is modeled on the human brain, similar to the pod I worked on, but its role is completely different.
Where's it being made?
A research lab to the north. An AI expert named Dr. Strangelove is developing it. Very hush-hush.
Dr. Strangelove?
Strangelove was recruited from the States, too. In the field of AI, there's no one better, that's for sure. But man, what a basket case. She hates everybody. Go to the lab and destroy Peace Walker's cerebrum.
You know, she had the right. She should have kept hating him.
hating
That's what she should have kept doing.
I'll lend you my ID card. It'll get you through security at the lab. Oh, and one more thing.
What's this? A letter of recommendation?
Yeah, it's from me to Dr. Strangelove.
Though to peace.
Don't read it, okay?
Peace through nuclear threat seems very peaceful. Though to be peaceful, you have to be capable of violence. That makes sense. Nuclear deterrence is actually probably the best way to keep peace.
I'm done with science. At this rate, I'm probably already halfway to hell anyway.
Not so fast. Why not join us? Our place is outer heaven. You'd fit right in.
Outer heaven?
Yeah.
I'm probably better suited to something like that than this paradise.
Good. You get a free balloon trip for signing up. Enjoy it. You'll feel like a butterfly.
You're an agent, right? Who do you work for?
Me. I was a Cold War tool, same as you. Now I'm not so useful anymore, so they cut me loose. I don't answer to anyone. Call me Snake.
Snake?
Snake, you don't want him?
That name seems familiar somehow.
It's probably just deja vu.
You see that there? Beyond the cloud forest? See those ruins?
Yeah.
That's where you'll find Dr. Strangelove's lab.
To be fair, no one could have predicted Huey would be like a fucking idiot.
Ground Zero in 5 really changed his character for the worse.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tu m'as trouvé. C'est moi, le loup.
French. Fini de jouer à cache-cache. Dis-moi qui tu es.
Please, do not kill me.
You're no soldier.
I am a tourist.
What's your name?
Please.
What are you doing here?
Cecile. Cosima. Coming
Oreos, my favorite part of Metal Gear.
You're not one of the soldiers? Please, lower your gun. Who are you?
I'm an ornithologist.
A poacher?
The gun's for self-defense. I'm looking for, that one...
I like how he can't just keep a straight story the entire time.
The Quetzal?
Right, the Quetzal. They're rare, but they're not covered under the Washington Treaty.
The resplendent Quetzal is red listed.
Really?
I'm an ornithologist myself.
Well, we'll have to compare notes later.
He keeps calling himself shit that people can call him out on.
You know, actually, you know what? At first I didn't get it when I first played this game, but I think I kind of understand why he keeps dropping those kind of names. He expects random fucking people to not know the specifics of a bird watcher.
You're the one who made the tape.
And yeah, everyone he fucking knows is like, oh yeah, my hobby's bird watching, bro. What's up?
I was captured by that woman. But she was kind. She gave me food to eat, and even bathed me herself each day. But she said I could go home in a month. So whatever you do, don't take off the blindfold. Do so, and you will never leave here.
Guess you didn't listen. How'd you escape?
I waited for an opening. Stole an ID card. They almost caught me. But I managed to elude them.
Also, while it sounds like Dr. Strange's being chill about it, by like helping her out like that, she's...
What's in there?
She's kind of weird.
Lots of machinery. A big computer, like you would see in a university.
What about the room where you heard the
Let's
voice?
call it what it is.
Anybody in
She's
there?
absolute pervert.
No.
Yes.
There was a tube. A large tube in the back. When I approached it, I heard a voice.
What did it say?
Jack. Yes, it simply said Jack over and over.
Jack.
Listen, you've got to get me out of here. I really need a shower.
Wait here. I still got business to take care of.
What? You're not thinking of going in there, are you? You can't leave me here.
Relax. I'll have some friends pick you up.
This is Miller.
One for recovery. A civilian.
Snake, we don't have room for any more civilians here.
Not even for a blonde Parisienne.
A what? So she's, pretty foxy?
See for yourself. If what she's saying is true, I think we've found Paz's friend.
The missing one?
I'm thinking that she's the one that made that tape. Have her listen to it when she gets there.
So she's safe then. Good news.
I'm sure Paz will be glad to hear it.
You bet. Snake, the ruins are just up ahead. Head north.
On my way.
What about me?
Stay put. Ever wonder what it's like to be a bird?
Huh?
What a nice guy that Snake fellow is. I hope he doesn't do anything that's going to severely damage his reputation across the board.
What? It won't open.
Snake?
Huey, your ID card isn't working. It won't open the lock.
It can't be.
What's going on?
She hates me that much? Strangelove's in charge of authorizing IDs. Sometimes a working card has its privileges removed. Say, if she decides she doesn't like that card's carrier.
You think that's what happened?
Well, I was never exactly her favorite. Well, this could be tricky. The soldiers outside aren't allowed in the lab either, so their cards won't do you any good.
Great.
Snake,
Kaz, where's Cecile?
she just got here. Hold on.
Snake!
Cecile, how'd it feel to fly?
Wonderful. For a moment, I felt what it must be like to be a bird. It almost made me want to give up my research and get a pilot's license. Did you need something?
You said you'd gotten an ID card, right?
Yes, but it was confiscated when the guards got me.
Who took it? What did he look like?
He had an orange jacket. I cannot recall his face, though.
Yeah, they all look pretty much the same. Where did
Damn.
it happen?
Okay, Snake. The comics out. Snake is screaming inside his head. How the fuck do I keep running the bird watchers?
I do remember.
You know, I guarantee you the bird watching thing is Snake's like best cover, and then just failing every single time, and he's just like, dude, please don't be a fucking bird watcher.
What's that song?
It's my cat cell. I took it with me when I was rescued.
Didn't you say something about them being covered under the Washington Convention?
Just kidding. That was just me. An imitation. An essential skill for any ornithologist. Pretty good, no?
Damn good.
If you want to hear the Quetzal song again, just let me
Got
know.
notifications for Punch-Out chapters?
I can tell you all about the birds of Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, apparently One Punch Man's getting super crazy in scaling.
Thanks, Cecile.
No. Thank you, Snake. Talk to you soon.
Kaz, did you play that tape for Cecile?
I sure did. It's hers, all right.
Then she must be...
She's not. Cecile says she's never even met Paz.
What?
She's at least 10 years too old.
But...
I'm guessing Paz convinced herself that it was the tape her friend made. But never mind that. Let's go over what we know so far. The soldier with the ID card is wearing an orange jacket and is in a location where you'll hear Quetzal singing.
Yeah, make sure you don't get your pilot license during the early 2000s. We don't want you crashing any towers. I don't think we ever told what happened to her, are we?
It's open.
It can't be.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss,
And who might you be?
you. Dr. Strangelove, I presume.
I've been waiting. Snake.
Damn, she knows who
Yes,
Snake is.
waiting without joy or pleasure. Waiting for the one I despise.
Don't move.
Don't move. You men and your guns. You all say the same thing. I suppose you're here to destroy my research.
I'll give him credit, he tried.
Yes, I know. Just as I know what you did 10 years ago. Go on. Kill me like you killed her. Kill me like you killed the boss.
I'm sorry,
Kill
she tried to
me.
kill me too, you know.
What exactly do you...
Come on, Snake. Or should I say Big Boss? That filthy title given you as reward for murder. Do you still wear it with pride? You chose a shadowy country over the mentor who made you what you are.
Damn,
You brought
bitch.
despair to good soldiers everywhere. You used the pretext of a mission to kill a true hero. Is that what you call loyalty? Answer me!
The boss.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
She betrayed America. She stole a Davy Crockett and then defected to the other side. She used an American nuclear weapon to attack Soviet territory. The only way for Washington to prove its innocence to Moscow was to eliminate the traitor themselves. The boss's death was the only thing that could have prevented all-out nuclear war.
Is that what you call the truth?
It's literally what
It's
happened,
the
you dumb
truth as
bitch.
it was told to me.
So the truth is that you sullied the reputation of your mentor, the woman you love most in this world, before you buried her.
Damn.
It was my mission.
Huh. So that's the conclusion you came to in order to live with yourself.
What's the boss to you?
I'm the one she abandoned when she left this world. I won't rest until I get answers from the woman I loved.
Oh,
You
you're
and I are the
Ocelot.
same. We are the walking dead. Would you like to meet her?
The boss is gone.
Not so fast. You'd like to meet her, wouldn't you? I can arrange it. You took her life. I gave it back.
You what?
Care for a sniff? It's only snuff. You're a cigar man, aren't you? Well, there's no smoking in there, so if you want to meet her, you'd best partake now. Follow me. This is my baby, my Morpho butterfly. It's neither pupa nor cocoon, but an imago. A complete individual.
Damn, we name dropping doing franchises now?
Is someone there? We have a visitor. I'll introduce him. Don't try anything foolish. As long as we're in here, I can reduce you to carbon at the press of a button. Who are you? A man. A warfighter.
Anyone know if there's any copyright notifications on the stream so far?
Is that you?
I call it the mammal pod.
Mammal pod?
For my participation on the project, I demanded access to all...
What?
This is a in-game song, it's not a real song.
Oh, okay.
information
It's like
on
you-
the boss. Everything.
Yeah, I know
the
what you mean.
CIA had. Coldman sought an MAD-based AI that would deliver an effective retaliatory strike against the most appropriate target in response to a nuclear attack from a hypothetical adversary. An unmanned device to act as a deterrent capable of making the decisions and taking the actions that human beings cannot. I therefore concluded he required a cool calculating machine, programmed to inflict swift, sure, and utter annihilation upon the enemy. No retaliation. But he took it upon himself to come up with a different answer. He said he needed the thought patterns of the very finest rational mind. One that thought on a global scale, took both past and future into consideration, and reached the best decision, no matter how painful.
And that's why you asked for everything they had on the boss.
It was the logical thing to do. I knew of only one person who could be entrusted with the fate of the entire human race.
What's your real goal here?
To clear her name. Why was a legendary hero forced to betray her country? Why was she targeted for assassination by you, her most beloved disciple? I have no use for fabrications. I want the truth. The boss's last will. You must be dying to know yourself.
Damn, bitch, let it go.
No. She abandoned her country. Abandoned us all.
Really? You think you understand her feelings?
Okay, so to be clear, Snake should know better by now.
Trying to recreate the boss's last will. Is that it?
Why don't you ask her yourself, Jack?
Jack? What? Jack? Boss? Jack? Boss? Jack! Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Boss? Go home! No, I...
Complete your mission, Snake. Extinguish that noble soul once again. If you can.
He's probably in denial. Probably.
Jack! Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
Is my life.
Why did you come back? Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home. Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home. Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
What is this? This response? Oh God. Discontinue!
I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
So she betrayed you.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
It's not how I remember the fight going. There was a lot more rough.
Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
That was not the fight when Kyle stream.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything. Even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack. I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Jack, you can't come.
Okay, so that's not even the start of the fight. That's the end of the that's the starting fight. Yeah, that did not happen that way. Kyle got his ass beat a lot harder at the start. Yeah, getting straight up fucking lying on this one. Oh, look at that, find the robot. It's right that there's a good lifting feat for Big Boss and Peace Walker. There is. It's like his best lifting strength feat. By far, it's not even close. I forgot what the whole point of Kojima's little fucking, like, thing here.
Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want. If you attack parts on the exterior of the machine, the memory boards that control those parts should light up. You can tell what a memory board does by looking at its color when it lights up. Snake.
She played me like a piano.
Forget about it.
Like a
You'll
piano?
Get it back. That is, as long as you've got the will to do it.
That's ironic given that
Not
cause
giving
I'm
up.
saying the fiddle
All
line
right,
later.
I confirmed the location with Huey. The final testing base for Peace Walker is 15 miles to the north of that lab. It's an underground facility disguised as a rock quarry. All you need to do is sneak in and destroy the AI for good this time.
Right.
Snake, you can destroy it, right?
Yeah.
We all have our limits. Actions beyond our abilities.
Don't worry. I won't screw it up this time.
You're the one who killed the boss. Destroying that AI means reliving that memory.
It's just a machine.
How's the horse doing?
Not too bad. You'd never know he was over 20 years old.
He was hers after all.
Seems like some part of her became a part of him.
You know, how the fuck did they get the horse out? Like, wasn't there a big old bomb going off at that point?
The platform and the cerebral AI are supposed to be assembled at an underground base disguised as a mine. If my guess is right, both of them have already arrived and are being readied for final testing. Destroying the platform will be difficult. I suggest getting up close and destroying the AI instead. Whatever you do, I'm begging you, don't let my Peace Walker launch a nuke. Hurry, Snake!
He's asking for a lot of demands, someone who can't stand up in the fucking arena. Oh, so this is where lifting... Actually, the lifting feat happens here and in another area where he's able to lift up Peace Walker. Oh, that Kyle? What?
I think the one you're thinking of is Zeke when he's on the ship. On the ship.
No, because you can lift the Peace Walker's attack too. Yeah, you can lift them both up.
Snake just built different.
I mean, you're not wrong. Bill fucking stupid, more like it. in the little place. I did not like these boss battles. Personally, I thought they were fucking annoying. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of these boss battles. I thought they were kind of lame. To be fair, I don't think I was the only one, but they could have done a better job with it.
Well, she told me to swap out. Weren't they sponges? Like damage sponges?
Yeah, they were egregious damage sponges. Like, it genuinely was fucking... That's all they were. That's absolutely all they were. And it was fucking terrible. Because there was never a good reason for them to be like that.
All the unlocked boards will have icons over them.
I can't help but wonder why Kojima ended up hating Huey the way he did.
Because he already pre-established that his father was a...
What's the
was it in
situation?
MGS2 he established that his father was a piece of shit, or was it like...
Don't take all night.
Ah, Coltman. I'd like to perform one final check.
I don't think it was ever confirmed he was like a fucking dick or whatever.
I've got some concerns about the dummy.
Now's your chance, Snake.
Because the problem is that Huey himself would be unreliable.
Jack, you've returned. What's wrong? Your body temperature has fallen.
You're imagining things.
Have you come to destroy me? Your pulse has quickened slightly.
Just chilly. It's freezing in here.
I see.
Boss.
What is it, Jack?
Boss. Is that you?
What is it, Jack?
Do you have regrets?
Regrets?
About your final mission?
My final mission?
The one in Groznygrad.
I've never been on a mission there.
September 1964. You betrayed the United States, and then I killed you.
I have no record of such a debriefing.
Listen to me. I have to know. Did you defect to the Soviet Union of your own free will?
There is no mission record matching that description.
I don't understand. I think because MGS means much when they know Ghost in the Afterlife's a thing.
You're not the boss. The boss is dead.
Just feel like this should have been like an Metal Gear game.
Drop your weapon, big boss.
Mammal showed the same response back at the lab.
Yeah.
It's a sure sign that you are nearby.
It's an honor to meet you again, big boss.
I've seen that coyote before.
Lobo is the name.
Lobo? Smells like a rotting corpse to me.
I know all about you. Selena Yarsk, 10 years ago.
You were involved.
The operation to eliminate the traitor. I planned the whole thing.
Shouldn't a suit like you be back in Langley? What the hell are you doing here?
It's what the CIA does best. Ensure people in the know keep their mouths shut, or else pack them off someplace where there's no one to listen.
I get it. Trying to claw your way back into their good graces.
It's not quite that simple. My aim is a new world order. Détente, the NPT. SALT, TTBT. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis, the structure of the Cold War has been coming apart at the seams. A new age is dawning. An age in which Peace Walker, an infallible nuclear deterrent system with the patience and cold logic of a machine, will play a vital role.
That's your plan? Assigning humanity's sins to a bunch of machines?
Quite the romantic. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis, when the commander of a Russian sub refused an order to launch a nuclear-armed torpedo at an American destroyer? In retrospect, that man was a hero. He saved the world from all-out nuclear war. Humans are incapable of destroying themselves.
But an AI wouldn't hesitate to push the button.
Precisely. Making it the one real deterrent.
People hesitate, lose their nerve. Isn't that why deterrence theory works in the first place?
No. Machines don't make mistakes.
I love how Kojima calls the future.
That's why a
It's not really calling the future.
mechanized
It's just
deterrent
that he just has like
is needed.
It's not so much calling the future, it's just that mankind keeps repeating the same loop over and over again.
Langley will again turn its attention to Latin America as the cockpit of the new Cold War. Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama. Peace Walker will be deployed along Central America's entire Caribbean coast. All of North America, South America, and the West Indies will be within its range. We'll bring law and order to the entire continent.
And you'll still be calling the shots.
You still don't get it. The age of heroes is over, buried alongside the boss and her bankrupt beliefs. From now on, our only heroes will be machines.
Why would you?
Surely no one understands that better than you. Except perhaps your partner. A deterrent for hire. An army without borders. You've invented a new system too, and an admirable one at that.
That's supposed to be an offer.
I'm not offering anything. If I'm to sell my new system, you and yours have got to go.
Wait! Coltman, I have questions for him. Information critical to the completion of the mammal pod. Give him to me.
Don't waste too much time. We've just received word that the SALT II talks are on schedule. We will launch on time.
Snake, you are going to help me resurrect her.
Shut up! The boss is dead.
Bring him.
I don't know what they were thinking doing this. I was gonna say, Kyle, what did you say you wanted to call the time at for the cutscenes?
Oh, whenever.
Alright, because we just passed the hour and a half mark.
Take him away.
So we'll probably call it here for now. So that way on the next stream we can finish off the rest of the cutscenes. Ending off a little earlier today than usual, but that's fine. Unless you want to keep going.
How much fun the story was.
No, yeah, actually, no. Honestly, MGS's fucking side games have always been good. They've always been quality. the people who usually fucking ignore them are just the ones who are missing out. But yeah, they've always been good. I've yet to see a truly bad MGS story. It's why like even Peace Walker, or not Peace Walker, fucking Ground Zero, when people tell you like skip Ground Zero, it's a little more complicated than that.
Well, when people skip Ground Zeroes, the start of 5 doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they don't care about that, Kyle.
Is that when Ground Zeroes was announced, people just saw it as a demo for 5. They never saw it as the prequel and the start of 5.
Yeah.
So they thought that they didn't need to play it because it was just going to be like a field demo.
Yeah, because there was never fucking a reason to. Or there wasn't any reason to suspect you would need to anyway.
And I think, like, even with Ground Zeroes, can't you find, like, 3 or 4 hours worth of, like, audio logs as well in that?
I believe so, yes. Wow, this is much faster than if we let Kyle play. Yeah. I don't know why you'd be surprised by that.
Don't worry. It'll slow right the fuck down once we get to 5. And then I will do nothing but snipe people in the testicles, and you will do nothing to stop me.
What an American hero.
Look, does it count as cheating if I stay in hiding, I just let Quiet do all the work?
Yes. Well, we all know we're all just gonna have D-Dog doing all the work anyways. You ain't slick.
Look, it's not cheating if Peacock wants to come in, music a blaring, and help me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How you live with yourself?
Quite easily. One breath at a time.
Yeah, I'll bet. Alright. But then we'll be calling it here for a day then. And then we'll pick it up on the next normal Thursday Kyle stream. Because usually Kyle streams on his own channel. This was a bit of a weird event, so to speak.
This is basically because we couldn't... We didn't have the time to really figure out if I could or could not, like, stream the actual game.
Yes.
So this was just quicker this way. The only other one we'll be doing this with is, like, Portable. So other than that, the rest of the games I'll be playing.
Yeah, the rest of the ones are able to actually be played. Portable and Peace Walker were not directly posted on, or they weren't remade for the new fucking consoles.
No, they were not. They might come out with the second collector's edition for Metal Gear whenever that drops, but we'll see in due time, I suppose.
Yes. So, with that said, we're going to call it there for a day. Thank you guys for your time as always. Actually, are there any announcements you want to make before we call it there?
No, I don't have any announcements. The only thing that's going on is after I fully recover from the cold, I'm going to be kicking up production of pretty much me going through Alex versus Cole's like death battle properly and going over what they got wrong. Other than that, I'm still working on the Bakugan video, just getting footage for that, and I'm currently doing research for the Toriko video. So other than that, I'm pretty much like swamped with everything else.
Yeah. Alright, sounds good. So with that said, yeah guys, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care everybody.